go check us out in Zumies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
across the
God,
United
we
States.
don't even bring
Zumies.
that up. You guys were like their #1 most sold, collection?
Most sold brand of Black Friday, which is crazy.
Wow. So
They got in every
you beat
Zumies.
Danny Duncan, right?
During
He's
that
just
week,
for that
sure.
week.
Okay.
Just for that
I don't know
week.
what the stats are now, but
Yeah.
now because of that, we're in every store in the United States and in Canada.
It's
and now
good looking merch.
Thank
you
you.
know?
Thank you.
I really
Thank
think it's
you.
something that like you could see people wear even if they don't know what it is.
Tell that story. That was crazy.
Yeah, this is really, really cool. So the other day we went to go to a Zumies to get like photo shoot pictures and to do some promo.
Yesterday?
No. Like a couple weeks ago, Zach. Cool. And while we were walking in to do the photo shoot, we saw this guy, and he walked up to the employee and goes, "Hey, what's that one?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, these are new in store." And he's like, "These are sick." And he takes it down, does the whole explore thing, and we walk up to him and we like look just to see if he like recognize us. He had no idea who we are. He was just like in front of our eyes, being like, "This is really cool merch."
He's
And
like
he
an
just
older dude.
had no
in his
idea who we
40s.
are.
Yeah.
And that just like validated that like people outside of our, YouTube audience will enjoy the merch. which
Yeah,
is
I think it's a good design. I like the style of it. I think
It's
the baggy
comfortable.
is kind of like
Whoever's
Thank
making,
you.
manufacturing them, it's very comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Shout out
Yeah.
the team.
Shadow team.
Yeah.
Can I ask how much do you make on like a sweater? If like Zumi sells a sweater, it's like
margins.
$1 that you guys get like net, like
Yeah, it's
Not
different for
margins,
like
yeah.
obviously our merch versus Zumies.
Yeah.
Because we just have a different deal.
And different blanks and stuff.
Different blanks. But it's like I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't want to say a
don't know.
wrong number.
Yeah. It's a pretty good margin. Like it's
Yeah.
very comparable to what we make on our own side.
Cool.
So like let's say we'll sell ours, make X percentage, we get like maybe 10% less from a Zumies purchase. So it's actually
sure,
really,
that's-
really good.
yeah.
To be in
It's
But
not
what's
bad at
cool
all.
about the Zumies deal is like they buy in bulk.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So it's really like
Oh,
obviously.
they buy it from you.
Yeah.
So we get money up front.
Basically
And then
meaning
they
like
sell
if
it,
we
yeah.
like obviously we'll never do this Zumies, we promise.
love
But
you.
like we love you. But like if we technically could just be like, all right, thank you, and just not post anything about it.
And not have it sell
Or
out
like
anything.
promo it.
Yeah.
Buy it.
We'd never do that though.
Yeah.
And do you give Zoomies like a special design so that like only they sell those
Yes.
designs? Got
Yes.
it.
Or
Okay.
specific colorways.
Got
of the
Colorways,
design.
unique designs, or they'll get designs first or anything like that. And also, Zumies is now the only place that you can get our merch with like when we're not dropping, because we usually only like drop our merch online for like 2 days at a time.
Every other month.
Every other month. So the rest of the 7 weeks that we're not dropping, that's the only spot you can get Explore merch. So that's what's really cool. But
And it's cool just to say that we are in like, I think it's, correct me if I'm wrong, 650 stores
That's
in
pretty
the world.
big, yeah.
And we're storefront in at least like 50% of them right now.
yeah, like our faces are plastered on
Really?
the front of the store.
That's got to be
Oh my
so
gosh.
real.
Which is
Walk,
super
you guys
real.
just did that, right? Like a couple
Last
days ago,
night,
you were
last
walking.
night.
Yeah, that was last night. You were walking through trying to find Zoomies that just like showed you.
Was that in the
face everywhere.
Vegas Fashion Mall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vegas
This is
Fashion
Actually,
Mall.
really.
So if you
That's
go
so
to that
cool.
Zoomies, you'll see just like Sammonized giant faces. Like
You should go there and
fun
like
store.
sign the bottom of it
Right.
and just have people go and they could
that
like
would
see
be
it, you
cool.
know?
It's a full circle moment.
Someone will steal that
especially-
though.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
sign it, someone will just take it.
For
The
sure.
You
whole
know?
thing. It's kind of a full circle moment, like especially with the Oak Park Mall, like where we first started in
Yeah.
line. Now our faces are plastered on there, so
Yeah.
even though we can't legally go in there,
That's
we're
Our
still in
faces
there.
are
That's
right
so
there.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a very gratifying feeling, and
It's cool.
merch is definitely, it was always part of our business, but within the last like year since we did it all ourselves and we like really tried to push the quality of it, has now become like our biggest piece of business.
Yeah.
That's your. If you were to draw a pie with percentages, no numbers, but just percentages, can you say like what these percentages look like from different areas?
AdSense and merch are close, but
They're
merch is still a
very-
bigger piece of the pie.
Yeah, but between AdSense and merch, I would say both of those are probably 70%.
I feel like you need a Ouija board that you guys sell.
We tried to
Or
sell
like-
that a long time ago.
We did like
Did it
in
not go well?
2019. We did like just a custom amount, right? It was
a
like
one-off
100 or
thing.
something. Yeah, it's like a one-off.
It might be making a comeback. We don't know.
Yeah.
So that's a collector's item. So for like real fans, if they have one of 100 of the Ouija board, that's got to be worth some money, right?
Probably.
Right. Yeah. It kind of depends on if people even want it or not too, because we didn't know how big the market was for
Yeah.
in selling like a Ouija board to like a young audience too is kind of like
You're
is there
opening a
moral-
portal. Yeah, you're right.
Is there a moral wrong
Yeah.
thing with that?
Include a warning in there.
All of a sudden, accidents start happening out of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
or,
maybe
like-
it's cursed.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there's a lot of like those little logistic things where like we haven't pulled the trigger on that yet, but we've thought about it for sure.
Yeah.
We've thought about it.